Hello, 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 my beautiful people. It's me, Coach Lee, coming at you with your Movement Monday. Let's get it started. Hey, let's get it moving. Hey. All right, so those that are new to my channel, I am Coach Lee, the world's #1 self-love master trainer that uses a holistic approach. All right, so let's dive in. So with today, I got some crazy news this morning, and it really altered everything that I want to talk about. It really changed the whole dynamic of my thought process on how I wanted to do the video and what I wanted to dive deep into. At the same time, what kept coming to me was to put out there about forgiveness. So what I want to say about forgiveness is that a lot of times we say, I forgave the person, I'm good, I forgave them, I'm good, yet we forget to forgive out the most important person, which is ourselves. So I just want to remind you all that regardless of what happened, I have no clue what happened. Regardless of what someone done to you, I want you to write a letter. You don't have to give it to them. Write a letter about everything on how you feel about it. Read it out loud. Cry, vent, scream, do whatever you have to do, and then get rid of the letter. And then after you do that, I want you to tell yourself and hug yourself and remind yourself how much you really love you. And remind yourself that you forgive you. We have to be in a space of knowing how to forgive ourselves. Because when we forgive ourselves, it helps us to release. It helps us to remove. As a matter of fact, we come up into this full moon, and I'm going to do a full moon video. And with that, it's just like, I have to release what no longer serves me. So in order for me to do that, I no longer want to hold on to the burdens, to the hatred, to the hurt that I've been carrying for so long. Just think of it like this. You are constantly carrying a package that's no longer yours. So you carrying this package along your path and on the way when it's not even nowhere to deliver it to. So what you want to, you don't even know where to deliver it because you're just holding on to it. Return that back to sender. Yeah, return that back to sender. Return it back to sender. It's not yours to be carrying no more. It's not your burden to be holding anymore. Return it back to sender. So as you're loving on yourself in this process, of course, within my program, I go deeper into learn for you to know how to really know how to love yourself through a healing, through a forgiveness, through so many different traumas. So at this point, I'm giving you the surface of it, a free session of what to do in the beginning process of forgiveness. You don't have to, let me go reach out to them and tell them what they did. They know what they did. They already know. 9 times out of 10, they don't acknowledge it because they don't want to. They let it go. They acting like it no longer exists. They removed it from the back of their mind so they don't have to deal with it. So they released it and let it go. It's just when we deal with or experience some form of hurt and trauma in our life, we have a tendency to want to keep holding it because they need to know what they done. They need to feel this wrath I'm about to give them. They don't feel it. They don't feel it. 9 times out of 10, they don't even care that they did it. And they released it and they moving on with their life, and you still carrying that package that they gave you. They gave you a package that you didn't even want, and you still holding on to it. You still carrying on to it. Give that back. Give that back. And how you give it back without physically telling them, write it all down how you feel, not what happened. Unless that comes out in how you felt about it. Write everything down on how you feel. What do you feel? What's emotions coming up? And let them emotions flow. Let it flow. It's nothing wrong with those emotions flowing and coming up. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with those emotions being and coming to the surface. Allow it. Don't hold those emotions back. Feel it. and say, dang, this is what I'm going through. This is what I felt. The number one thing, though, excuse me, the number one thing is do not live in those emotions. Do not live in those emotions, y'all. Please do not live in those emotions. The moment you start living in those emotions is the moment you will get in a depressive state. The moment it will start looking dark. The moment you'll feel like it pulled you down. So I want you to write the letter so you can release it away from you. So you can discard it. Of course, there's more steps to that after you do that. It's just, that is the beginning phase of it. You're doing that, and then as you're doing it, and after you, whatever you decide to do with the letter, burn it, rip it up, throw it in the trash, pour water on it, I don't know. Whatever you choose, bury it, whatever you choose to do, just tell yourself, I'm releasing it and I'm returning it back to sender. And tell yourself how much you truly love you. How much it was not your fault. You forgive you. You love you. Thank you so much for listening. Matter of fact, I want you to comment down below. Comment down below and say, I love me. Hashtag me first. Comment down below. Hashtag me first. I love me. And then also share, subscribe, and like this video, because there's so many people out here need to have this process to assist and guide them along the way. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate each and every one of my beautiful people. And as always, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Till next time, my beautiful people.